The following program is rated MA and may contain themes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hip-hop, trendsetters, the school of hard knocks and that attitude era. Yeah, I just wanted to be one of the best. Holding the mic as I'm yelling out D-Generation X. I will remember it. I never forget it. We come a pretty long way. There's so much I can say. It's never really gone away.
And before we fully get into everything here, we do have to give a huge shout out to On Lap for my generation, the theme song since the incarnation of this show. Absolutely banger of a song. And we have graciously been given the rights to use that from On Lap. It is absolutely fantastic. We are here for the Raw Patrol. I am Carl Carafel. We got Chris Best, and we have the OM Dynamic here with us. Guys, we're in Sacramento. Wow. This just looks like it's going to be an amazing show.
This show is absolutely huge, and I fully expect the roof to be blown off of this arena.
Yeah, this is a Raw that I didn't know I was looking forward to until the events of last week.
Right? This almost feels PLE level.
It really does. It really does.
Going through a recap of what happened last Monday. And if you aren't aware, every week before we do this show, we have the locker room breakdown where OM Dynamic and guests come on and they actually go through what happened last week and give a preview of what's happening this week. And, one of the easiest ways for you to be able to find out how you can see all of that is just by clicking the QR code that's up there. Take you to our website, turnbucklestudios.org. And then you could just click on shows. That's where that QR code will take you. And then you can just click on the show and it'll take you right to the latest episode that's been given to me to upload to the website. And I have to do that one still. I have to do today's. I haven't been able to get in to do that yet. That's something that I'm going to work on while we're watching the show. So, OM Dynamic, you're the guy for this. What happened last week? If you want to take us quickly through.
Last week, we saw it right off the bat that Seth came out, praised Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and said he didn't need them, but he chose to align with them based on his vision. After the main event, which really I found was hastily thrown together, but it was a triple threat #1 contenders match, which CM Punk won, the vision came back out, laid out all CM Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight, for then Braun Breaker to saw Seth Rollins in half with a spear and leave him laid up for a tsunami, which then they forced Paul Heyman to raise his and Bronson Reed's hands. But the look of disgust on Heyman's face towards Seth Rollins at the end of that was very, very telling to me.
Right?
See, I saw a mixed look from Paul Heyman. I saw a look of shock from Paul Heyman, then that look of disgust.
Right, but you need to play it up, though. You need to make it a believe, or you need to assume that, I had nothing to do with this until you get to, oh, wait, yes, I did.
Yes. Now, there are a lot of reports coming out involving Seth Rollins and his health. So is this a new dangerous alliance from Paul Heyman? Is this the opportunity for Braun and Bronson to go out on their own? Or do we see them become a new two-man power trip?
I think we're probably going to see a new faction happening here.
Okay.
I think it's still going to be the Vision, but under Paul Heyman's leadership.
Okay. I know I've heard some intriguing names tied to it.
Oh, wait. Adam Pearce is in the ring.
Wow.
Starting it out with Adam Pearce.
This is huge.
Scrap Daddy really going well on that mic right now. Interesting. I see the championship through that window.
Yes, but as we saw over the weekend, that man was wearing that belt to the ring in Japan.
Yeah.
I didn't see that over the weekend.
Oh, they stole the belt.
Wow. What a way to start Raw.
Oh, yes.
Not gonna lie, the belt actually does look good on Braun Breaker.
It really, really does. And you'll notice that Paul Heyman is really trailing in the back instead of leading these two out.
But to be fair, and this is something I've heard Paul Heyman say time and time again, as the manager, you should be in the back of your wrestlers.
True.
Am I hearing Lillian Garcia as the ring announcer?
You are hearing Lillian Garcia as tonight's ring announcer.
And still announcing them as the Vision. And for everyone that's here, make sure that you continue to watch us and then go back to turnbucklestudios.org/shows. Click on the Locker Room Breakdown. And that episode is now up. That just happened like an hour ago. It's now live. It's available on the website. Pete, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, we definitely are hearing Lillian. I love it.
Oh, I got to see what Scrap Daddy's got to say here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Scrap Daddy laying blame on the Vision, this new Vision, in taking out Seth. Oh. Oh. No way. What? What? This, no. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, now who's involved now though? Tonight. Please make it tonight. On top of everything else in this show. Yes. Oh, there was a sign there that said it's my birthday. It feels like it's my birthday today because of this news. This is amazing.
Right? I mean, Carl, both you and I are huge fans of battle royals, right? So,
oh yes. Oh, good luck with that, Adam.
oh, looks like Braun's got something to say now.
Just say no and walk away. Just no and leave. Oh, challenging the authority that is Adam Pearce. Tribal Thief doing his job, standing right there to make sure that no shenanigans happen. Oh, say it. Say you are the world champion. Say it. Hmm. Oh, doesn't look like that was good enough for Braun Breaker. CM Punk chants ringing out loud. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Is he actually going to do it? Oh. No way. Oh, he made Heyman do okay. I thought he was handing it over to Heyman to just walk out with it. Oof.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Carl.
That was a bit tense at the end there.
Wow. Now it's time to hear from the Vision.
I mean, it's a valid question. Why is everybody so mad at the Vision? It's a valid question. Little shout to the new show Unreal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 I can't argue that. Wow. Strong words right there. Yep. Thief over chief. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. Wow. Oh. Little jab at some injuries. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. It all makes sense. 1000% it makes sense. Oh, good play on words right there. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's again, we're getting something from Paul Heyman that we have gotten many times in the past. An absolute amazing promo on that microphone. I mean, what more can we really ask for? We're only 18 minutes in. And again, I mean, I'm usually one that doesn't like this, but this just kind of flowed. Didn't even feel like 18 minutes to me, to be honest with you.
It really didn't. And I mean, Paul Heyman spitting some truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
this I'm
look
looking
who's
forward
back.
to.
Look who is back with Maxine, though.
Yep.
There we go.
Otis. Yeah, I love Otis. Otis. Yep.
That made me happy for you, Carl.
I mean, he's good. I like him. He's a big man that can move. I like it.
Me too. I mean, like the last time I saw Otis was in that Triple Mania Battle Royal, and he was fantastic in that match.
And tonight we are also getting Stephanie VAQUER and Roxanne Perez.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the Intercontinental Championship match as well. Dom against Rusev. When we say Gold Rush for the title of this episode, we 1000% meant it. And now we're even going to be getting a battle royal for the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship to be taking on CM Punk at Saturday night's main event.
Now, I'm going to ask this one. Why could we not have had this night for night one of WrestleMania?
That's a bit of a deep grab there. But because night one of WrestleMania to me was awesome.
I don't know. It's just it's great though. Like this Raw banging.
Right?
This has given me all the more reason to look forward to doing the PLE patrol for Saturday night's main event.
Right? And I believe, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong as well, too. I believe that this was announced as a date on John Cena's farewell tour. So we may well hear from John tonight as well.
Oh, that's right. We've got the tag team championships tonight, too.
Yeah.
Every championship is being defended tonight.
Yeah, with the exception of the women's tag team championships, but they were just defended on Friday. I mean, we really haven't seen Charlotte and Alexa on Raw.
No.
That AAA Mega Championship just looks awesome.
It does.
See that little tension there between Roxanne and Dom there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Raquel putting a stop to it.
And while we are getting the tag team titles here as our opening match.
That's right. Oh.
I went on record on the LRB and I said, I do believe we are going to get new tag team champions here tonight.
That's an interesting assumption. I think there's still lots left for the Judgment Day. So I think that they'll probably keep the championships on them.
I'd love to see that, but they haven't been defending the belts unless it's Dom putting his foot in his mouth. And I don't think that they're going to have any backup from Dom in this match unless you're going to run it to a fatal four-way or a gauntlet for the gold in the future.
Right.
Then I think it might be time to put the belts on to a Dragon Lee and an AJ Styles.
It's very possible.
And I'm going to be fair in saying that I've also said that I think that I would love to see AJ get himself a world title run before he hangs it up next year.
Oh, for sure. For sure, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
For those that have commercials during this, we're just going to see the entrance of the teams. We've got AJ Styles and Dragon Lee inside of the ring right now. And you know what? I think it's time that everybody finds out what we have to offer here with Turnbuckle Studios. Let's take a look at our weekly calendar.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
That's right. Each and every day there is something available here from Turnbuckle Studios. Again, just take a look at the website, turnbucklestudios.org. Click on shows, and you can go right to your preferred show right there. With a minute left in this commercial break, we have got the Judgment Day making their way out. Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the tag team champions.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we are awaiting the start of this match and the bell to ring. So are we expecting any shenanigans in this match?
Quite possibly. I mean, you can't really count that out when it comes to the Judgment Day.
Right.
I think it's a large possibility due to the fact that Roxanne, said to Dom, "Oh, you're the one that's, helping to keep all the gold in the Judgment Day."
Right.
So I think because of that statement, it's a possibility that we're going to get some sort of shenanigan happen that will allow the Judgment Day to keep the tag team championships.
Right.
You know what? I want to go back to Adam Pearce announcing the Battle Royal. You know what I wouldn't mind seeing sprinkled throughout the night? Wrestlers announcing their intention to be in the Battle Royal.
Yeah?
That'd be a different way of doing things, yeah.
Did he
Good way to hype the match.
Did he say how many people were going to be in the Battle Royal?
Just a Battle Royal. It's the only thing he said was a Battle Royal tonight. I would assume a 20-man.
That's my minimum for a good Battle Royal is 20-man.
Right.
Styles and McDonough starting out this matchup here.
Love the chain wrestling that these two have started off with.
Right.
Oh. McDonough held on there. Oh, but AJ came back. Oh.
Did you see the air he got on that drop kick?
Oh, yes. And I'm digging the new tights for AJ, the new color, the silver and black. It's a new look for him. I like it.
It is different for sure.
I gotta say, when it comes to AJ's gear, I really loved the gear he wore to Crown Jewel. That throwback gear to his old persona back in the early days of TNA.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Right. Yep. It was actually his original gear from his TNA debut.
Finn with those savage kicks there. Dragon Lee with kicks of his own.
Right.
Yeah. Oh. That high knee. Holy.
I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure JD's going to be spitting some chiclets right now.
Yeah, I was going to say that knee was a lot higher than most.
Yeah, the ref was counting slow there. I don't know what was going on. Oh, hard shots in the corner there from Balor.
To be fair, with this referee, I've noticed a few inconsistencies with him.
Oh, I mean, I was just playing the advocate for the bad guy and saying that he counted slow.
Oh,
He actually didn't. I was just being that person.
yeah.
There we go.
Ooh,
Oh, that was an interesting backbreaker.
Yes, it was.
if not done right, that could be a shoulder breaker for JD McDonough there.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about watching JD wrestle is even during his time in NXT UK, dude was just very innovative with what he can do, and he learned from the best because Finn Balor himself is pretty innovative as well.
Yes.
Right. Good work on these two. Keeping. Oh no! Look out behind you. Oh, that was close. JD almost slipped up a little bit there.
He did. After coming off the rope with a move very reminiscent of a Canadian club.
Oh,
True. Okay. Good way to do that.
And we've got AJ and Finn now, and the history between these two.
was AJ legal during that whole time? I don't think I seen him tag in.
He did tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
He threw Dragon Lee over to the corner and then was able to get the tag that way. But my goodness, he was going into the ropes and JD standing on the middle and lifting up the top. AJ took a hard tumble. Wow.
Now, do you think that we know we haven't heard it played up, but do you think there would be any animosity on Finn's part into this match based on the introduction that AJ was given at Crown Jewel Perth, being called the undisputed boss and leader of the Bullet Club?
No, I don't think that they're going to really play much more into that. I think that was just for AJ,
Right.
not for storyline. Inside this commercial break, the Judgment Day keeping AJ Styles in their corner once again. The quick tags, the very quick tags, amazing teamwork between these two. And not even needing double teamwork, they're just working together cohesively as a team.
Yes.
Wow. JD in for the pin. Oh, and only a 2 count while we're in commercial break.
Jeez.
Which we should have predicted. Because we're in commercial.
Yeah.
At some point, I would love to see it end while in commercial.
Right?
I think we've only ever gotten that once, and that was only purely by accident, where we've seen a match end during commercial break.
Yeah.
And that was Liv Morgan's unfortunate injury.
But how much of a shock would that be, though?
Mhm.
Right? Yeah, it's really not something we've ever seen. It may have happened, 20, 30 years ago, the odd time, but certainly never slated to happen.
Right. We're coming back from commercial break with the Judgment Day still having the upper hand in this matchup. Oh, what an opening match.
Right?
Oh,
Both of these men, quick exchange, counter for counter to get out. AJ dropping Finn face first, and both men now down, struggling to get to their feet and get to their respective corners.
I mean, the entirety of this matchup has been as quick as a crotch rocket being driven by OM Dynamics place. Like, ooh.
Yeah. That's what I'm loving about this. This is also great tag team action, frequent tag-ins from both sides. I'm loving the fact that we're not really getting like someone who's distinctly dominating the match.
Right.
JD again back thwarting Dragon Lee going to the top rope.
Oh, Tree of Woe. Oh. Would that be a corner coup de grace?
It would,
I would
but
have to assume so.
those moves always. I'm not a fan of the Tree of Woe. And Finn pulling JD out of the ring.
Boom.
I like how Dragon Lee's like, all right, I'll just dive on both you guys.
Yep. And Dragon Lee landing on his feet.
Oh. Beautiful back elbow, running back elbow there. Oh.
Oh, I like that exchange though, to tease the power bombs from both sides before JD finally got it.
Yep. And again, both men are down in the center of the ring.
This is just
like, this match has my heart rate up at 110.
I was just gonna say, talk about heart racing action here.
Again, every they're letting us know that this is going to be AJ's last year. Next year, like this, he's in his final year.
Yep.
And maybe it's a bit selfish of me to say it. I don't want next year to be AJ's last year. I want like 4 more years out of him. Not gonna lie.
We all do, but
oh.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh. Could this be it?
The phenomenal forearm.
Oh my. Wow.
oh, JD.
Gee, that was so close.
Barely. Oh, I thought he had it.
Are you kidding me?
That was a cat's whisker away from the 3 count.
It was insane.
And then, as we've renamed it, the Irish Fly from JD McDonough almost gets the 3 count on AJ.
Yep. Woo, beautiful moonsault. Oh. What?
Oh. Wow. Wow.
No freaking way.
Okay, with the way these 4 guys are going, I don't want shenanigans to finish this match.
Right?
Oh, that's insane. Oh.
AJ's trying to fight it off, though.
He is.
Oh, goodness. Here goes Styles.
Wow.
No freaking way. Seriously?
Wow.
Dragon Lee and AJ Styles just won the World Tag Team Heavyweight Championships. Are you serious?
Is this Dragon Lee's first championship on the main roster?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And wow. I mean, what a match.
Oh, Pete, honestly, I did not see that coming. I thought for sure, because of the backstage interaction that we had with Roxanne and Dom, that Dom was going to make his presence known and felt, and that we were going to get shenanigans that happened for them to hold on to them championships.
See, I wasn't expecting shenanigans from Dom. I was expecting shenanigans from other teams, whether it was the War Raiders, as we saw before the match, Otis and Tozawa.
Now, here's something that I'd like to see out of AJ and Dragon Lee. You know how Sami Zayn was doing the US Open Challenge?
Yeah.
Imagine them two doing the Tag Team Open Challenge. And the matches we could get with these two as the champions now.
Right?
Right.
Wow. Many appreciations to you, Sniper Cruise 15. Thank you for popping in. We appreciate you over on our Twitch stream. And Pete, loving the way the WWE is unpredictable right now. Back to the old days. I agree.
100%.
For me, that was unpredictable.
As we are getting a recap now of the Usos from last week.
Yeah, I won't lie. Going into that match, I was like, Judgment Day is going to win. Judgment Day is going to find a way to win.
Yeah.
And I'm still thinking that way for the Intercontinental title match, but now I might have to reconsider my thoughts on that.
Right? Maybe this is where it all starts to fall apart.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we see those cracks really now begin to show in the foundation of the Judgment
No, they're the
Day?
Judgment Day, not the Foundation. They're different teams, aren't they?
Yeah, nice try. There is no faction known as the Foundation yet.
Oh. Wow. What a match. That was insane. Yeah, Pete, it very well could be. Or it could not be breakup time for the Judgment Day. It could very well be a slight return of Liv Morgan to pull everything back together again.
Yeah, because I get a feeling and I think I said this when she was injured, because even when she was hurt, there was still a lot of commotion between Dom and Finn at the time.
Yeah.
And it just seemed to have fractured even more with Liv's injury. So I kind of get the feeling that when Liv comes back, she's going to try and reform everything.
And if Dom loses tonight, this could be that.
Mm-hmm.
Could. Oh.
So we are finding out in this interaction that both Jimmy and Jay are in the Battle Royal tonight.
I don't know if I like the name Battle Royal. I much prefer Battle Royale. LA Knight.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. There's our list of contenders in the Battle Royal. Battle Royale.
With AJ and Dragon Lee. Sheamus is returning for it.
And already a graphic with AJ and Dragon Lee with the tag team championships.
Yes.
Oh, look, we're Dom's coming out. Intercontinental title match coming up next.
Wow.
Pete's pants are high enough, apparently. He didn't need the belt, so he declined being in the Battle Royal.
But what about the money, Pete?
I like that AAA championship.
Oh, me too.
Yep.
It felt good over my shoulder.
I was just going to say, Carl, I'm jealous that you got to hold that belt.
The Kingo offered it, so I was taking it. Like,
Absolutely.
You know what, though? I don't blame you, because I did the same thing when the Mountie handed me his Intercontinental title.
Yep.
Looked a little bit different from the Intercontinental title that we're going to get here from Dom and Rusev, but a little more like that one up there. Well,
yeah,
you can see it now. That one up there.
Yep.
Yeah, because Mountie was like, do you want to hold both my titles? Because he had his tag team belt there with him too. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Right. Now, we know that with the friction in the Judgment Day, and we didn't get the shenanigans from Dom involved in that tag team title match, we know that Finn and JD are probably not going to make their way back out during this one.
True.
Do we see interference from Los Americanos on Dom's behalf?
Well, that's going to be an interesting thing because they too are in the Battle Royal later tonight.
So is Dom.
So it could be just, do they conserve their energy and save themselves for the Battle Royal? Or do they help their buddy? That's the question that's really there.
Yeah.
And Dom has the mic.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for them to turn it on. Oh, it sounds like it's on now.
Dom with the hero's reception.
I like the way he says that. But yeah, no booze right now. It's very odd to hear. He's letting it all come in. I think he's waiting for the time to run out on the commercial. Oh, no. During the commercial break here, we're getting Rusev make his way out instead of the continuation of having the microphone and Dom cutting a promo.
I kind of like that Dom was Dom took what he would do as a heel, but turned it into a babyface thing there.
Well, the crowd did that for him, and then he said, I'm Dirty Dom, I've got to do what I've got to do to remain your double champion.
Right, but he rolled with the punches, jumped up on the second turnbuckle, held his title high like a babyface would.
Yep. And even acknowledging, saying, this feels weird, I'm not going to lie.
commentators weren't saying anything. So I'm sitting there going, why are we showing this baseball diamond right now?
Because that stadium is the home of Survivor Series War Games.
Right, but you think that the announcers would have said something? It was kind of weird, just like on SmackDown when they randomly showed that Hulk Hogan's Rocking Wrestling scene,
Right.
just out of nowhere.
I mean, they did end up saying it was quieted down. It was a little more mute.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that War Games, I can't. A part of me, I can't wait to see what that setup is going to look like.
And Dom,
the bell
right
has
out of
not
the
rung
gate.
here yet.
Bell can't ring until both guys are in the ring.
Dom, right out of the gates, jumping through the ropes.
Now, the only way I think this match could very well end in shenanigans, and there's two possibilities. One is, and I've said this every time Dom wrestles, but Vikingo shows up.
Right.
The other one is Penta showing up in this match as well.
And I do see Penta showing up to create the distraction, much the way Rusev did last week. And I think that that's going to lead to probably a triple threat.
But if it's Kenny Omega that shows up,
right?
How does that play into anything? It doesn't, but it's just Kenny Omega.
It would be awesome.
Oof.
Because, not going to lie, I've kind of wanted to see Kenny Omega come to the WWE.
I think at some point we all did.
Oh, Rusev throwing Dom into the corner just by his hair.
Yeah, this is the savage Rusev that we've needed for some time now. Oh,
yes.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's oof. That was a kick to the face like none other. I like the way Rusev does those elbows. It's almost as though he's coming into it from like an angle instead of just coming straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dom trying to beg off, but
yeah, because with those elbows, he's not only just using his elbow, but he's putting his entire body weight into it.
Right. Sniper Cruise 15, thank you so much. I just got the notification that you followed us over on Twitch. We really appreciate that. And take a look over at your account, and we'll probably be following you as well. I don't see why we wouldn't. It's what we like to do, build a community. You follow us, and we'll follow you. And Dom tried to follow up with a 619 and ended up with a fist to the face.
yes, he did.
And those quick suplexes from
right
from Rusev, just
and
with how fast he works, I sometimes forget just how crisp he is in the ring.
Right. And then that fall away launching Dom to the outside. Stay down, Dom. Stay down.
Back in my former life, he says.
And Dom being ragdolled this match.
Yeah, now the question remains that I have is, how does Dom get out of this? This is total babyface for Dom.
It is.
Yeah.
Because this is
Absolutely.
typically, because obviously Rusev is working the heel here, and he's just he's doing what a big man heel should be doing.
Yep. Well, even Dom's not wearing traditional heel colors, wearing white with some black mixed in, but then the purple and gold trim.
Oof. Nothing there. Not even a 1.
No.
I'm beginning to think it may take the Americanos to come out and help Dom out. But at the same time, there's a part of me that, I wouldn't mind Rusev winning the Intercontinental title.
I wouldn't either, but again, there were a lot of reports surrounding Dom in that Intercontinental Championship as it pertains to a certain future potential opponent in John Cena.
True.
I mean, the Intercontinental title is the only belt John Cena has yet to win.
That's right.
Either way, whoever is winning this and holding that IC belt, I'm okay with.
Yep.
Yeah. But I do foresee this isn't going to be the end of these two. I do think we are getting a triple threat match at Saturday night's main event.
Okay. What a rolling DDT there from Dom.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's going to try. He's going to try. Oh. Goodness. And good night. Continue. Get on him.
Yes. Rusev, don't try and Hulk up.
There we go. Put him in the accolade. Oh, you see, too much time, Rusev.
Yep.
You wasted too much time.
And Dom, I think he's going to be taking a walk here. There's Penta.
What a way.
Yeah.
What a way for this to happen right now.
Look at I was trying to watch for Dom's hands there to see if he was grabbing for anything.
Right? Which I think he did. I think he grabbed that hammer again.
I do too.
Oh! Wow.
Dom putting something in his boot.
Hammer. He put the hammer. He put the hammer in there for that 619. Ooh. Rusev caught him.
Wow.
It's the second time Rusev caught him in the. Oh, look. Yep.
Oh.
And Dom again with the low blow.
Now just hear me out here. But what if Dom had a second hammer in the other boot?
Right?
I mean, it's possible. It doesn't look as though there was because I kept watching those boots as closely as I could.
I wouldn't put it past Dom, though, because, I mean, he does have those Eddie Guerrero tendencies.
He does.
Yep. Yeah, see, there was only one hammer that I could see him grabbing there. Yeah, it looks like it was just the one. The one with the low blow was enough. Oh. Okay, are we seeing another new rivalry start here right now? Is Rusev going to be done with Dom?
I don't
or is
think
this
either.
just more of a continuation?
No, this is both men. This is both men wanting Dom's Intercontinental title, and they will beat each other up if they want for that shot.
And now, is this where you're thinking that triple threat is going to be coming into play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
So good to see Otis back on our screens, though.
And up next, we have another championship match where you have the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Wow.
matchup.
Wow.
Just championship after championship after championship tonight. I love it.
And we have a run in from Chris Parrish. How we doing, my friend?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah. Move myself over this way a little bit now.
I'll take the brunt for you.
Hey, no, I was good.
It's okay. I'll take the hit for the team.
I was good because, you know, when I decided to switch things up a little bit, no, it's right there. It's good. Wow. So I assume that you have not been able to see anything that has happened as of yet. Is that correct, Mr. Parrish?
I've seen a few things.
Okay.
I've been around the block. I was gonna say my Netflix is being weird, but then I see who's on the screen, and I'm like, freaking Byron. But if you're gonna say, am I aware of the Battle Royal? Yes, I am.
Okay.
Am I aware that Seth Rollins was stripped? I'm aware. I'm aware that you guys are talking about people's hammers. Yes, I'm aware.
Yes.
Am I aware that OMD got that look in his eye when you talked about said hammer? Yes, I did. I'm aware.
Twinkle, twinkle, tonight, dynamics. I don't know. I got nothing.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I know which hammer you're looking for. As long as you say it softly, it doesn't matter.
It's just you and I again. Hey, we're both on for a Raw Patrol again. Not as early in the morning, but
Kofi, what exactly are you wearing around your neck? I don't feel like saying it on stream, but I'm thinking it on stream.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
They want to resurrect the tag team division, apparently. Yeah.
If that becomes a thing, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Golden One Center. Oh, you need a new name for that thing, man. Come on, Sacramento.
Right.
Golden One Credit Union Center. Oh, just makes it so much less poverty.
Oh, they didn't show a clip this time. They did, though, tell us about Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. That is available on the WWE Vault channel.
Yeah, and I try to watch an episode or two each Saturday morning when new ones come out.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this matchup.
You and me both. I mean, we saw a fantastic match between Maxine and Becky last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
Yes, 2 weeks ago.
That's right, because I wasn't here last week for Raw in Perth.
Because it was at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, it was.
That I sacrificed my sleep for and got up for anyways.
It was 8 o'clock in the morning for you guys.
Not so much for Mr. Parrish.
Call Mickey 6 because we're looking at 6 a.m. for this guy.
And in the record books, Maxine Dupree beat Becky Lynch.
Yes, and for the second time for this match, Maxine leaving or coming to the ring alone. Otis and Tozawa walked her to the top of the ramp, but she came to the ring by herself.
Yep. Do we feel tonight's the night that she drops that championship to Maxine Dupree?
No.
It would be quite the shocker if she did.
In her hometown?
I would give it a big hell, Sacramento.
No, I don't think she is. I do think that whether it's by nefarious means or a clean win, I do think Becky is going to retain, but I do think she is going to get confronted and challenged for that title tonight by AJ Lee.
Okay. So we did see 2 weeks ago that it was a win by count out. Do you think we could possibly see still a win for Maxine in her hometown, but this time by a disqualification?
Absolutely.
And that could lead to a third match where maybe Becky finally gets the win over Maxine.
Right? And it is referee Jessica Carr again who has officiated the last match as well as the match at WrestlePalooza. And there was a question came out a couple of weeks ago that asked, is there a rivalry brewing between Becky and referee Jessica Carr?
And I think there is, because of the way Becky has been cutting promos on her over the last little while.
Okay.
If looks could kill, that scowl on her face, on Becky's face.
Right?
I'm still gonna go on this train of I just don't think Maxine is ready for a title yet.
No,
Just because she's quote unquote improving in the ring, I don't think that means she needs to be the one to dethrone Becky. When I'm looking at the Intercontinental title, they've done a very good job of making it very established in-ring competitors to hold that title with Lyra Valkyria, then Becky Lynch. I just don't see Maxine as that person. And because of that, what else could she do for that? Like, what can she do for the title that the title wouldn't be doing for her, which is not exactly a good position for her.
right.
For her.
No, I'm with you, Parrish. But I do feel that Becky is using the belt more as an aesthetic and a set piece as opposed to really needing the title.
Yeah, but she is defending it quite often.
She is. But I'm with you. Like, I think that Maxine is probably the most improved female wrestler since Liv Morgan. But I don't think she needs the belt yet.
Ooh, almost a 3 count there. Pat saying that as well. AJ needs to get a shot at Becky. I mean, I agree, and it's good to see you, Throwback. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, my friend.
Yes, it's great to see you here as always, buddy.
Yeah, I kind of see Maxine as being more of a placeholder right now until we can get back to AJ and Becky.
I'm even at the point where I don't even want AJ Lee as the next Intercontinental Champion. And that's going to sound like a shock to probably people, but she's had, 3 or 4 appearances, and then she took time off, or she's away again.
Yeah.
If I'm putting the Intercontinental title on somebody, they need to be there every week. They need to be making a claim that they are more deserving than everyone else. And I don't think right now AJ Lee is that person, because I feel all that hype has fizzled.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I do think that AJ is going to confront Becky tonight, but I don't think that AJ needs the belt. I think it needs to go to potentially a Bailey. Raquel Rodriguez. She would be probably head and shoulders the best one, or even a Rhea Ripley.
I would go to Roxanne Perez, especially if Liv Morgan is close to coming back. You could put Raquel and Liv back together, have Roxanne as the Intercontinental Champion. I think that would be terrific.
That's where my thoughts were as well.
But we are going to get Roxanne Perez and Stephanie VAQUER tonight.
Oh, I know. I added it in the description. But no, and I'm not going to lie. I think that's awesome, simply because it's going to be a fantastic match, but it's something different. And right now, that is what I'm appreciating. Even with Maxine in this position, it's something different.
Yeah.
And because of that, it makes the title feel like it does something, and it actually changes the show because it brings us something different.
Yes. Throwback coming in saying they might keep Becky champion until Mania. And if things line up, he said there is a name that could come back, and that being Saraya Page. And he wouldn't be shocked if she was in the Rumble. And I could see it, but I don't see her wanting to come back full time. I know she would, but I could see her coming back for that one-off Rumble appearance.
I'll do this. Put Saraya, aka Paige, with AJ Lee. Have them go after the tag titles.
I love that idea.
Could you imagine those two people working with, like if Zaruka does keep going in the tag team division, if you have like Liv Morgan and Raquel, or even Raquel and Roxanne, or you do the Dungeon Dolls, which is exactly what I think they're going to do once Natalia comes back, because I know she's away because her book is coming out next week.
Right.
So there's a lot of that going on with her and getting that going. That's why I think it's fantastic Maxine is getting these reps in, because back when she comes back, that tag team is going to go back off.
Yeah, and the mention of the Dungeon Dolls, like that never even crossed my mind, to be honest with you. Yeah.
And Throwback coming in saying, I'll throw an NXT named Jordan Grace. She has done everything they asked, and if she and she's stuck in neutral. Yeah, I think there's just right now I personally think there's an overflow in NXT, and they just have too many people and not enough screen time. Like,
I'm kind of noticing in this match the subtle taunts at Jessica Carr that Becky's been throwing.
which is kind of a rookie mistake from Becky Lynch.
Ooh,
Right?
Ooh, again, just a 2 count for Maxine. Oh,
Nice counter of
that
a
was a-
manhandle slam.
Yeah, that was a nice stunner.
Stunner? Don't even know her.
yeah. I love the throwback to like
I know he's in the chat.
older, to older style, right? Like that was a classic double down right there. And I just and they allowed it the time to be that. Maxine doubled down as well and planted Becky's face firm into the mat.
I think too that's a testament of Becky Lynch and just how versatile of a worker she is, because she can have the back to basics, back to the simple kind of matches with the newer and the less experienced workers like a Maxine, or she can go in the ring with an AJ Lee and kind of step it up a little but keep it basic, or she can go out there and just brawl and have classic matches with Lyra Valkyria. She has shown that she is very versatile in those, just her psychology.
Yes. The straps coming down for Maxine, who has taken control of this match.
Slugfest happening now between these two women. These two fierce competitors.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, I got to give credit to Maxine for the effort she is trying to put in this match.
Absolutely.
She transitioned right into that ankle lock.
Beautiful.
Ooh, into the disarmer.
Not quite yet.
No.
Oh,
She has to.
no flipping way.
Wow.
I think I would have liked to have seen a super kick there. Could you imagine those long legs giving a super kick?
Right?
Right?
Yeah, but I'm kind of happy it was something different, to be quite. I know what you mean, but if super kicks weren't like done every other match, I would totally be in.
I understand. WWE is not a super kick party.
Well, they kind of are now.
Yeah, well,
They got both.
We're more than-
Usos and-
I was going to say, we're more than likely going to get it in the Battle Royal later.
Maxine countering the two suplexes and dropping
That was
Becky.
close.
Yes, it was.
But Maxine needs to stop thinking she's close and go after Becky Lynch. She needs to be aggressive. And right now she's playing too passive. And she's out of the ring.
Oh, jeez. Becky barely.
See, what did I tell you?
You said it, Carl. DQ finish.
But why is Jessica Carr just going out of the ring? This is like a good telltale sign that something's happening.
And it should be Scrap Daddy coming out and saying, no, 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 no. This match is going to continue. Oh, a throwback is saying Zara needs the North American title for Sol Ruca to come up.
No, I would have them both if I was going to bring one.
Yeah, I agree with that. Both.
Yeah, because they're doing fantastic as a tag team right now.
But I do think one might cost the other something at this Saturday. But Becky Lynch just reinforcing the rule in championship matches, and that is the champion doesn't have to beat the challenger. It is the challenger's responsibility and job to beat the champion.
Yeah.
So say what you want about how Becky retained her championship. It was the job of Maxine to take it from her.
Yeah, exactly.
was.
There is champion's advantage.
Maxine, though, with another amazing showing. Like, she 1,000% has grown so much and just looked so good in this matchup that if this rivalry continues, if they continue with matches between these two, I'll be happy.
Me too. I mean, this is match. And now we're getting a look back at what happened in Japan over the weekend.
Yep.
And a beautiful moment, too, if nobody has seen, is where AJ Styles did have a moment with the Japanese fans, as it was most likely his last time. But he did get Shinsuke Nakamura to write or to read a letter that he had in Japanese because he wanted to respect the culture and the language of the Japanese so much that he chose not to do it in English.
Yes. And Rhea Ripley showing off her broken nose as she sustained that over in Japan this past weekend.
Well, she can't be Rhea Bloody Ripley if she's not getting blood once in a while, right?
Right?
Yeah.
A huge thank you to each and every one of you that are here watching us live as we watch Monday Night Raw here with the Raw Patrol. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with us. Tell your friends. If you're enjoying what you see, tell your friends. If you don't enjoy what you see, tell your friends. Maybe they'll enjoy it. Bring everybody by.
And if you don't have friends, tell your enemies.
Or if you don't have friends, be here because we'll be your friends. How about,
Exactly.
how about that? You bully.
This is our way we have to tell them how they can become our friend.
Friend requests, Facebook, text us, email
Carrier
us.
pigeon.
Yeah.
I mean, really any way that they want to, but
Download MSN Messenger and say ASL, bro.
They're probably one of the easiest ways for them to, and especially if you're looking to get into this type of thing as well. So check out our website and see what we have to offer and what we could help you out with.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
That's right. The Turnbuckle affiliation program is here for you as you are here for us. take a look at us over at turnbucklestudios.org. Click that join button, click the link at the bottom, and it will bring you to a little bit of like a questionnaire resume type of thing. Give us a little bit more information about what you are looking for and how you feel that you could be beneficial for us and how we could help you as well. And help my heart right now as Stephanie VAQUER is on our screen.
Yes, she is. And what is going to most certainly be another amazing women's match.
I'm telling you guys, once again, PLE quality is this show has been so far. The entirety of it. We're getting Night of Champions and Royal Rumble all mixed together.
Yes,
in
yes,
one
we are.
night.
Well, they have to have a banger of a Raw because you can't have a stinker following what they did on Friday.
No, you
They did last week. You got to follow it up.
Ooh.
But I am wondering, knowing that we have two here, in the sense of Roxanne's coming down with Raquel most likely,
right?
Do we see somebody to help out Stephanie VAQUER and to eliminate that advantage that Roxanne has with Raquel being there?
I am going to put that as the as Bailey or Lyra.
I was just going to say the same thing. I was just going to say the same thing. I think there's more to be said with that with that feud there.
What about Io Sky?
Yes,
we could see.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well.
I mean, also somebody that has been very much in the supporter stage of Stephanie VAQUER. I know it's probably not a name that we would choose, but you have to think about it. What about a Nikki Bella?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It would give her some.
Go ahead.
It would give her something to do other than just hanging out in the locker room every week.
Well, I mean, that's okay. I was going to say it would also kind of start slowly going back to when Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan were teasing something for Evolution, because as we near a potential Liv Morgan return, there could be more of that going back to that.
Well, and I know we didn't get as I was anticipating the AJ Lee return after the Becky Lynch match. If we get Bailey and Lyra, could we not get that return of Liv Morgan to even up the odds for the Judgment Day?
It's definitely a possibility. With less than a minute left in the commercial break, Roxanne is making her way to the ring now with Raquel. And what a rise to stardom here for Roxanne Perez, the pro.
Right?
It just shows that when everybody was clamoring for her to come up 2.5 years ago, and I remember I was on the train of saying, wait, let her cook in NXT. Let her be a heel. It just shows you them doing that, how much that allowed Roxanne to change and to really just raise her game and her levels, because that heel run she had in NXT was phenomenal, and it really gave her that full cycle of the understanding how to do it in both scenarios.
Yes.
And because of that, I think she was more than ready to go onto a Raw. I think it was past due, to be quite honest, and I'd rather be in that position than too early.
Right. And I will admit, because I was on the train of call her up. So, Parrish, you were right. There you go. Your wife might not tell you you were right, but I will.
Actually, she did it today. So, what up? But no, I mean, I don't think it wasn't so much about right or wrong. I think a lot of people get too short-minded when it comes to proper development, and they don't understand just how patience really is a virtue in that. Because can you really look at WWE in a nutshell and say they're not good on developing their talent?
Oh, I'm sorry, Parrish. I've been focusing a little bit on this this interaction here.
It's almost like NWA meets ECW.
Right? Oh,
How about
Ow.
now?
Wow.
Your oracle looking. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
Parrish, were you able to see the interaction between them at the beginning of the show?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, a Becky Lynch Paul Heyman feud could be exactly what people didn't think they'd want, but and it's kind of something you have to think about when you think about when Seth Rollins comes back. He's instantly going back to a babyface.
Yeah.
But where does that leave Becky Lynch? And if that's the case, does that leave CM Punk and AJ Lee out of the question of feuding with them if they're still baby faces, just like OMD has left right now? So he probably hit a button, and this is why we don't give him responsibilities, people.
Well, yeah, for those that may have come into this without having seen the beginning of the show, Adam Pearce starts the show, says he stripped Seth of the championship due to injury. And as Braun Breaker's holding the championship, he demands it back. And Braun essentially made him say, please, before he gave it back.
Becky kind of giving us early man vibes with this promo or in this segment.
I like it, though.
Well, if there's one thing Becky has done very well, is that when there is that combination of her and Seth on screen, without using emotional overtones to express it, she uses the visual emotional overtones to express it, of like how much family means to her, but how much she protects her family and how much she values it. And she does it in a way where it was annoying when it was her as a heel, but in a case like this, she uses it as fuel to spark a fire.
Yeah. The winningest superstar right now in the WWE.
Well, and the first woman to win 4 championships in 1 year in the WWE.
Right? That's wild.
Well, the first year.
And hasn't even been there a year.
I know she's very close to it.
Yes, very close to a year. I don't think it's been a full year yet, though.
No, it's only been a little over a year since she signed, but her official in-ring, I think, was like in December, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, I can correct that. It has now been a year. She made her NXT debut on October 15th of 2024.
Okay.
So the win at Crown Jewel was just before the 1 year mark. I'm going to say this, Stephanie, you are a champion now. If you want to mix that red and just wear the gold, the black and gold looks amazing. I'm sure you would appreciate more gold on you. He's back.
He's not better than ever.
He's back in black. Yeah, you should probably next time get this stuff settled before putting yourself back on screen.
There we go. My internet crashed.
Well, go back to driver's training, OMD's internet.
So, like, I can't even fast forward to where you guys are in the show now.
What do you mean? We're exactly where you are.
Oh, now I am.
There you
I
go.
was still stuck at Becky Lynch and Paul Heyman.
Well, I mean, that was a good segment. But right now, we have Roxanne Perez being just cartwheeling over Stephanie VAQUER. Oh, official, why did you stop counting? Yeah, you should count again. There you go. Good little man.
For a brief second, when Roxanne rolled out of the ring, it looked to me like the referee was yelling at Raquel to get back in the ring.
Well, maybe this official wants chaos.
It's possible.
But in just a year, in just 1 year, you look at the in-ring standard that is now different when Stephanie VAQUER enters the ropes.
Yep.
You can argue that she initially came in and made Julia the second fiddle, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then over time, when she became both NXT North American and Women's Champion, she established herself as one of the best in-ring workers on NXT.
Yep.
and then very quickly proved she is a standard in the ring when she made her Raw debut. I would say nobody in the history has done it so quickly than Stephanie VAQUER, and I am even putting Kurt Angle in that category.
No, I'm with you because, like I've said it, if the Slammies were handed out, and I know she's been around a little over a year, but Stephanie would be my Rookie of the Year.
Even though MD knew it. Good job, man. I'm actually impressed.
Well, I remember like when we reported on Turnbuckle Talk at the week that Stephanie VAQUER signed. I remember us being excited about her coming in, what she could do in the WWE. And I remember not just being excited for her, but for the women's division as a whole.
Yeah.
Because in this past year, since Stephanie and Julia, and even we can even put Jordan Grace in there too, since those women have come over, the women's division has really stepped it up.
It has.
Well, just in this year's Royal Rumble, we saw Stephanie VAQUER, we saw Julia, we saw Jada Parker, we saw Jordan Grace, we saw new blood that came from the NXT and just from the outside in. And it just showed you just how much things are going to be different in the next few years. But I will say this, does it surprise you that Stephanie VAQUER is champion on Raw and not one person right now cares about what Rhea Ripley's doing?
No. I've said it that Rhea needs to stay away from the title picture.
It's not just that, but think about 6 months to a year ago. Nobody could touch Rhea Ripley. She was untouchable. Now, I'm not disputing she's not one of the biggest draws because she is. But Stephanie VAQUER, in my eyes, has claimed that top position and almost made Rhea Ripley in that picture an afterthought. That is very impressive, knowing how white hot Rhea Ripley was, still kind of is.
Yeah, I was going to say, Rhea does still carry that aura with her. I mean, when Rhea comes back from this broken nose, we all know that she is still going to be a very integral part of the women's division on Raw.
She's had masks on before. She'll just put one of those protectors on. She'll be back in no time.
Yeah.
But I think now that we have Stephanie VAQUER on Raw, I think now you can think about moving Rhea Ripley over to SmackDown.
Yep. And that's something I've been saying for probably 3 months, is that Rhea needs that change of scenery.
Yeah, but you would also be putting yourself in a hole on Raw if you didn't have that person who is right there ready to go. And now that you do, I think it's more than okay.
Right.
To do that. Not like, hey, it's okay to have that 1-2 punch, but eventually you're going to have to go to it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that at the same time, you could move very easily, and it would help strengthen the Raw Tag Division as well as the Women's Division. You move the Street Profits and Bianca Belair to Raw.
It's an interesting choice.
See, and this is where I would keep them on there, because I think as much as you could plan for maybe a heel Bianca with Rhea and have that as a driving force, you could then move maybe Julia over and you can use Julia versus Stephanie VAQUER as that force, and then almost have like, you remember the SmackDown 6?
Yep.
I think you're at that point where you can then pick 6 women to carry your division on each brand now, and it's going to be amazing.
Right. Another woman that I think could use a change of scenery that I think would do well with in a trade for Raw would be Chelsea Green.
Yep, who's
Possibly.
currently on vacation with her husband. um,
Ooh.
I'm going to wonder if Roxanne takes the win here. This has got to definitely put her in line for a championship match.
Absolutely. I think that out of everything we've seen Stephanie VAQUER wrestle over the past year and a little bit, I think this is probably the toughest match I've ever seen her wrestle. And we know that she and Roxy did have a little bit of a rivalry back in NXT as well.
Oh, missed Pop Rocks.
Stephanie distracted herself by focusing on Raquel there.
Well, Raquel was making a move to try and attack her before she made the turn.
Whew, vicious European.
Oh,
I was going to say, I could only imagine if Raquel wasn't standing there to catch Roxanne.
come on, quicker, quicker, quicker. Be quick with this.
Oh, and she got more of Raquel on there than she did Roxanne.
Yes, she did.
Is that by design just to get her out?
I got to assume so.
Oof.
Beautiful patience by the official on that count, by the way.
Yes.
I love that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. This is exactly what I... Yeah.
Yeah, my Netflix froze.
Turn up the heat. Yeah.
Nikki Bella.
Interesting that Parrish called that.
You know. OMD, what did you say earlier?
Well, I've called something. Carl's called something. Parrish has called something tonight.
Oh.
I didn't call Penta showing up in the Intercontinental title match.
I mean, I'm supporting Penta right now. Secretly, like one of my favorite buys from the Rumble.
It's not a bad shirt, really.
I was more
So
shocked.
happy that
Go ahead, Car.
sorry, the screen had gone black. There must have been a wardrobe malfunction. I'm very happy that Stephanie has continued to kind of play that leg. Hopping up onto that top rope, not being able to fully do what she was intending to do. And then, it's because of this, right? Being able to show, this is why that happened. And yeah, like, little things like that. Amazing.
I am going to have to duck out, guys. It looks like my technical issues are not going to allow me to finish the show. So you guys have a good night, and I will talk with you soon.
Okay, bye. Now nobody has to take one for the team.
That's right. And what do we have coming up next in this? This has been an amazing show so far.
Is this Battle Royal time?
I don't know. Maybe. Everything has just been so good, so quick, going through everything amazingly beautiful that I can't even remember what else there is except the Battle Royal. Oh.
No, I don't see why Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker should matter too much about not being in the Battle Royal. Just take out whoever's in your match at Saturday night's main event.
Right.
So I think that's something that they could do.
Okay. Oh. True. Spinning around, talking in circles, but yeah, making them really believe what he is saying right now.
Well, and as much as I like the fact that Braun Breaker's taken the kind of the forefront on this whole thing, and then also him and Bronson are now becoming more of the spotlight on in this group. They're still very fresh to it all. So they're going to make either mistakes. They're not going to be as polished as they will be in a few years, because guys like Randy Orton, guys like CM Punk and John Cena, when they first touched the main event scene, were just a fraction of what they are in their prime days in the main event scene.
Yeah.
That almost felt like, though, because just before Paul Heyman encountered Becky Lynch there, he basically said, how am I going to break this to Braun and Bronson? And it just looked like he was just trying to sell them on something else other than getting that number one contendership at the same time.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah, kind of like he was, but at the same time, it kind of seemed like he was trying to plead his case to stay with Braun and Bronson, and it also felt like Braun and Bronson weren't buying it.
Well, I take it back to again, it's that case of child versus parent. Child wants it right now. The parent's like, you got to wait. You got to work for it. You know?
Yeah.
I kind of feel that this is parent and children right now, in a sense of Braun and Bronson just want it all now. And they feel they could do it now. And if you don't like that analogy, then take it for a hot shot in sports with the head coach that knows where to put them. Patrick Mahomes didn't win all these Super Bowls in his first year. He had to lose one to win many.
Some pretty nice looking gear that El Grande Americano has on right now. Cape looks really good. Now, I mean, we don't offer capes, but we do offer merchandise. Did you know that? Well, if you didn't, now you do.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
That's right. That's the place to go, where you can find yourself some merchandise from Turnbuckle Studios. Lots to choose from, lots to order. And every order does come back into the show's programming and helps us out.
There's part of me that wonders how many people like don't get me wrong, Nikki Bella did a lot in her career.
Mm-hmm.
I will not argue that I am not a giant fan of hers, but I give respect to the person and what Nikki Bella accomplished in her time was very good. And she broke out as the better wrestler between her and her twin sister. She was the JEY USO before JEY USO got to be him, ironically enough. That could not work any better, actually. But my point is, when you look at Stephanie Vacquer, there has to be a time where you're kind of wanting her. You're just like, when she's like, well, now you're champion. Like I was. Like, shut up. I'm already a better champion than you. Respect you, but don't look down on me. I'm the standard here. You're the nostalgia act. When it comes to this title, you can look, but you can't touch. Oh, that is awesome.
That was a sweet moment.
Yeeting babies.
Now it's confirmed. He'll turn heel tonight, as per the internet wrestling community.
Oh. It wasn't Snitsky's fault. That much I can tell you.
Well, maybe he could be a troll, man. He could. We don't know this for sure.
Well, I mean, when it comes to yeeting the babies, you want to know how to, you'd probably go to Snitsky.
Well, he is more about the Terrence and Phillips. And kick the baby. That's right. Put in a South Park reference on that. Which, no, people, it is not a Canadian hobby, despite what South Park tells you. We do not do that.
We do not. We do not.
If anything, I can tell you from flat out example, the babies kick us a lot more.
Yeah.
My son kicked me in the nuts last night.
Oh.
Yeah. As we have like a million years before JEY USO stops eating and we get back to it. You know, like he has a terror. Daddy goes in, as daddy does.
Mm-hmm.
And like an hour into it, I just get a kick right in the perishables. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Wow.
He's just like asleep, and he's just absolutely going full messy on me, man. He was playing a game called Kick the Daddy.
Yep.
He was like, yes. Okay, I want one brother or sister, not two. Kick.
So with both of these guys coming out first, do we feel as though with the pageantry that they keep on getting here, that one of those two are going to win this?
Hold on. I need to see something.
I mean, Jay is a likely candidate to win the Battle Royal. But a part of me wants to see somebody that we don't expect at the same time.
Like Otis?
I was just going to say, like Otis.
So I needed to check something because with everyone going back to old themes,
Yes.
I was so curious if Sheamus was going to go back to lobster heads.
I believe that was one of the topics on last week's Turnbuckle Talk.
Yes, it was. Because of Shinsuke Nakamura going back to his old theme.
Yep.
Well, not just Shinsuke, but so did one Kairi Sane.
Yep.
Come on, an Irish yeet.
You're right. And for those without premium access, we are in a commercial break. And we have got
Just
Ivar making his way to the ring.
You know what's weird? And I'm going to say this. I'm seeing everybody coming out to the ring. But earlier in the show, when you were saying, oh, we're getting Roxanne coming out with Raquel, I did not see that.
Interesting.
I know. So in my best Hurricane Helms, what's up with that?
I have no idea. That's weird. Best, did you get to see that?
Nope. I got commercials that time too.
Oh.
But I am seeing the entrances right now.
But I have premium, and that was a weird thing. I didn't even get commercials.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I know. It's been a weird day. Yes, it is.
But the thing is, Netflix has been like very inconsistent as far as like their ad break stuff goes.
Right.
I don't know. That's I don't get commercials, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, there was a time though when I had the premium where I got commercials once during the when they actually flash up those "We'll be right back" title screens. I actually got commercials during that time once when I had the premium.
Oh.
Okay, before everybody gets in there, I have two questions. One, who does everybody want to see this? Who would everybody pick to win this? But two, who do we think? Because as much as I would love to see AJ Styles versus CM Punk at Saturday night's main event, just give it to me. I could make a case for the reason why Rusev didn't walk away Intercontinental Champion.
Mm-hmm.
What a match that would be.
Yes. I fully agree. I think Rusev would be an amazing pick. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is Jimmy Uso that wins this.
Has CM Punk and AJ Styles ever fought in WWE?
No.
Bobby? Oh, he's not here. I don't believe so.
I believe AJ Styles came in during the time where CM Punk wasn't with the company.
Yeah, because AJ showed up in the 2016 Royal Rumble.
Yeah. So for the first time ever, what better way to do a first time matchup than for the World Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah.
But then again, Punk against El Grande Americano, who says no? Who says no?
Right.
Well, that's why I said, like, in this match, like, I know we got our obvious guys like JEY USO, pretty sure LA Knight, AJ Styles are in there, but I kind of want to see somebody unexpected take the win in this one.
I mean, can we not see Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed cost the Usos?
I definitely could. What if it's Dom? And he goes on to hold 3 championships? Or what if it's Penta? As Parrish is repping.
I mean, he is being one of the latter entrances. That's usually a tell that he'll be one of the final guys in the ring.
True.
I mean, very much we can have a Penta Rusev final in this battle royal. And again, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about something new, something fresh.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, why don't we have CM Punk on commentary here?
Or even like sitting in like a press box somewhere watching this.
Because CM Punk doesn't do press boxes. I mean, not at wrestling events.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be very weird that like whoever wins this would be one of the opponents CM Punk defeated last week. But he also didn't defeat LA Knight.
True, you did not.
No, he pinned Jay.
Yeah.
I remember him pinning Jay mostly because all week last week was the video of him grabbing Jay's grill and hitting it back to him after the pinfall. I saw that everywhere.
Well, you're on a whole other algorithm than I am then, because that's not what I was watching.
Yay!
Here he
comes
is.
CM Punk.
If he's on commentary, then I'm winning in the calling thing category.
Yep.
Shouldn't be a surprise. I had to tell myself I'll stop talking like a million times on Friday. Best can attest to that one.
Yeah. He was like Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry speaks things into existence.
Who do you think taught him? By the way, Joe Hendry, if you want that Cena match, all you have to do is follow me. It will happen if you follow me on X. John Cena does, so why not you? I can bridge this match into existence.
I love that Punk doesn't even need to yell out it's clobbering time anymore. The crowd does. He's just got a motion and the crowd does it.
I like that sometimes he'll milk it too. Like he'll stand there with this, do the watch thing for a little bit longer than get the crowd to do it.
Well, he is definitely a seasoned veteran who knows how to take a moment, as we saw last week with Perth singing his theme song, which amazing. He's on commentary. Yes.
There you go.
So, who do you guys want to win this?
I'm gonna say LA Knight. Oh,
I want
here's a match
Jimmy
wouldn't mind to
Uso.
see.
I want Jimmy Uso just because of the interactions that have all been going on there, right? Like you've had one Uso that's been champ, one Uso that's really, kind of been put into the back shadows. Let's get a little rivalry of that going. But Rusev would be an amazing choice. But again, I think Dom and make Dom triple champ.
I'm gonna stay with AJ Styles. I want that match. This would be a great match. It'd be a great match for the Bronze and Bronson to destroy. And then because they pissed off AJ, they can go to after the tag titles. There you go.
I love the amount of attention they're actually giving to Otis right now, actually.
Me too.
Aw.
You're the reverse Hedger. You say things and people disappear.
Mr. Best. We're shutting your mouth.
He was thinking Tozawa, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I love AJ and Finn just going at it.
That kind of makes sense given that AJ did take the tag titles off of Finn earlier. But at the same time, if I'm Rusev, I'd be wanting to get some revenge on Dom, even though he's being beaten on by Penta right now.
I don't know. Jey Uso almost dumped him out.
We keep mentioning AJ Styles' name within all of these different scenarios. I really think that we're going to get to see a lot of these matches that we're talking about, but they're going to be next year. Right, because they keep talking about it, they keep kind of hyping up that next year is AJ Styles' last year. And I think the new norm that we're going to start seeing is retirement tours.
And there goes Dragon Lee.
Oh,
Ironically enough, from the former tag team champions.
Oh, Penta, why did you do that?
That wasn't the most elite of maneuvers from him.
But a smart move by Dom.
no way.
In the words of an Otis, oh yeah.
I'm like a second and a half behind too.
Well, it's better than a second too quickly. Well, there goes the Rusev idea.
Yep.
But I think that also foreshadows that it's probably not Dom either. And we are going to go to that triple threat match.
Right.
Just makes all the sense in the world after that now.
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world that it's, a grande Americano that's going to win.
I am so happy we have CM Punk on commentary.
Oh,
Through the ropes. Oh, he's
Waller
gonna-
was
oh, that was beautiful. Well, Grayson Waller in Australia, you go down, under, but in the Battle Royal, you went up and over.
yes, he did.
I thought that was good.
With the remaining competitors in there now, it's feeling more and more like it's going to be AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we still have LA Knight and Jey Uso in there. And we can't ever not think that they're going to go to one of those. But I want to ask, do we see Jay or Jimmy eliminating one of each other?
Yes.
Whether it's by accident or by...
I think if they're going to play something like that out, we're going to see Jimmy eliminate Jay accidentally.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
could see it where
Ivar moving
Jay-
around real nice in there. Sorry.
Yeah. I was going to say, I could see it where Jay somehow ends up over the top rope, but on the apron. And Jay, maybe in an attempt to make the save Jimmy in an attempt to make the save for Jay, accidentally hits Jay, knocking him off the apron.
See, I think it's the other way. I think Jay does it to Jimmy. Because then it could be a wake-up call for Jimmy. Or
True.
what Ivar just did to Jimmy is a wake-up call to Jimmy.
Right?
This is something I wouldn't mind seeing.
Just give me a speed match with these guys. I'm sure if they went all out for 3 minutes, it'd be all we need.
Yep.
I mean, not all we need. We're wrestling fans. We're the most selfish group of them all. But well, like greedy. But
oh. No way. Oh.
Damn.
I mean, if you're going to get eliminated, that's a badass way to get eliminated.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I was wondering all match how we were going to get a guy like Ivar out.
I got it. I mean, you got some
Well,
guys
that was a good way to do it.
You got some guys that can lift, bro. Does anybody want a Usos and Roman versus Americanos feud? Because I'm just going to throw it out there.
I think
Okay.
it'd be fun.
Oh, the 1D.
And he just put that metal thing in his mask too.
Yep.
Worked against your favor there, El Grande.
Oh, Judgment Day coming together as a team.
Well, you have to wonder, too, with AJ Styles being in the ring, with the Usos being in the ring, and there being 3 members of Judgment Day, Do we have AJ Styles and the Usos team up against the 3 members of the Judgment Day?
Depending on the outcome here, we could see that.
Maybe not. Tom just watching Finn to eat it over there.
Oh, goodness.
Dom eliminates Sheamus. This is fantastic.
Oh, no,
Kofi
it's
did.
Kofi. Wow.
Wow. I did not expect Kofi to do the elimination.
No, I thought because it really looked like Dom was. Well, there goes Dom.
No. Watch. Referees are all dealing with the rest of the Judgment Day.
Oh, geez, you're right too.
Oh.
Oh, AJ, thank you for just being who you are and selling eliminations, just like one of the greatest in-ring workers of all time, Shawn Michaels does or did
Mhm.
back in his day. It's such a lost art. Like bringing believability back into it.
Oh.
Well, we are down to Dominic Mysterio, AJ Styles, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Kofi Kingston.
With LA Knight.
I thought I said LA Knight first.
Oh. Thought you said Dom first. My apologies.
Maybe not. I don't know. You know, I'll give it to you. I probably did forget about him. I don't forget about Dre though.
Mm.
Yeah. Dr. E is okay.
True. But the Dr. Pepper is
I
always
That's
where it's at.
I mean, that goes without saying. But if people were smart, they would understand there are 2 Usos here.
Yeah.
You need to eliminate one of them, if not both of them.
I think the WWE wardrobe team overbought on the gray.
I was just gonna say because AJ and Kofi's tights look almost alike, and then obviously with what Jay and Jimmy are wearing.
I love how Dominic has a white front, but like a black back.
Yep.
And how it's like a yin yang almost in itself, and then he has a complementary gold and purple. Like,
Yep, I do too.
they're just the detail there is. It's pretty good.
Oof.
I'm surprised like we didn't get like a Logan Paul in this.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a returning Gunther.
Returning Gunther would have been amazing.
Because who did CM Punk defeat for the title before Seth cashed in? Oh yeah, Gunther. How apropos would that have been?
Oof.
I will say, like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that AJ Styles went back to the music that he has. But have you guys truly listened to his other theme?
Not really, to be honest.
It's kind of
I
Yeah.
was so used to the other one.
I'm personally not a fan of it.
I think it's one of those where it was replacing something that everyone loved.
Right.
That it just got a bad like taste in your mouth. But like, I don't know, like I go back and I'll listen to it, and you kind of forget that he did use it sometimes. But just stand alone, it was kind of catchy.
Oh, the Kof is gone.
Oh. Huh.
AJ eliminating the Kof.
Well, it's quite ironic that a man who is now a tag team champion eliminates somebody who wants to resurrect the tag team division.
Isn't it ironic?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
Try not to think. Hurts the head.
Ooh,
That was cool.
Nice elbow drop.
Former Impact and TNA World Champions going at it right now, and the man known as LA Knight and AJ Styles.
Yep. Ooh.
Just a reverse way of doing a Boston Crab, which I love, by the way.
I love the way he puts it on.
Yeah. No, I think you guys might be on to something with the Jimmy on Jay.
Oh, he's teetering. Ooh, interesting.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, there goes AJ.
Wow. With Jimmy Uso getting the elimination on AJ Styles.
Oh, maybe this is where Jay eliminates Jimmy.
I'm up 3 on the calling.
No.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the second Royal match that Jimmy or Jey Uso has won this year.
Wow.
But the story where Jimmy saved Jay only for Jay to go at it himself, to worry about himself, every man for himself. Is Jimmy Uso being a little too emotional with his reaction right now, or does he have a point of when he said that Jey Uso acts more like Roman than he wants to admit?
I think he's got a point. Wow.
Well, regardless, I think these two are going to put on a hell of a match come Saturday night's main event.
I'm not disagreeing, but I do hope that this is the last time, and that when there is a next opportunity to add to this world title mix, we do get somebody different. I say that because you have the opportunity now to go away with what was for the last year and a half. And I think you have to take it. And they're right now, I have no reason to believe that they won't, but I completely understand that this is by far the right decision. But we know that this division, this title scene needs somebody different in due time.
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask, did we get anything for next week?
There was something announced for next week. Bailey has some kind of a surprise for Lyra. Shoot, that's the only thing that's coming to my brain right now.
That's okay. But no, what like thoughts on Jey Uso winning this battle royal?
I mean, I've already got my prediction,
but
I'm not disappointed in that finish, but I kind of wanted somebody different too, just as you had said, Parrish. But based off that finish, I kind of already have my prediction for the main event at Saturday night's main event. And I'm going to say CM Punk wins the title. And
are you going with what I said on Sunday that CM Punk probably turns heel and joins the Vision? Headlines
no.
it?
No, I'm saying Gunther comes back and he's CM Punk's first _1 contender.
Or does Gunther headline? No, I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna get a swerve coming. We have to. There's been way too many babyface versus babyfaces matches without something else happening that we need something to happen. I think now we want it. We got that beautiful moment with Sami Zayn and the returning Ilya Dragunov on Friday.
Yeah.
We had that triple threat babyface match last week on Raw. Nothing else came out of that. It was just a pure win. How often will we see babyface versus babyface without something happening?
Yeah.
I think unfortunately that's going to become more and more real.
I was going to say maybe this is where Jay does flip the script and turn heel, like we all suspect could very well happen.
I mean, it's what I said yesterday. It's why I liked Ilya going on SmackDown, because if he was to come back to Raw, when you look at just the babyface end of Raw, you got CM Punk, who is the clear #1 babyface.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is right there as #2. You then have your AJ Lees. You have, AJ Styles for the men's. AJ Lee too, but for the women's. But AJ Styles. You got LA Knight. You got both Jimmy and Jey Uso, and they're in top storylines.
Yeah, and even though he's won't be on TV for a while, Seth Rollins now.
Well, yeah, and then you have potentially Seth Rollins. So that's 7 baby faces there So if Ilya Dragunov comes in, he has a limitation of where he can go. And that's why I love the move to SmackDown, because it makes all the sense in the world. But also, you have 7 baby faces. Again, I ask, something's got to give here. And if Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins could potentially flip over to the babyface side, does CM Punk and AJ Lee flip to the heel side?
I mean, that's definitely a possibility. I think I would like that, to be honest. But how are we going to play something like that? Are we going to play up a whole, I won this championship and you guys did nothing for it to help me and it was all me, and that type of thing? Or how would we really get them to that heel?
What if on Saturday night's main event, CM Punk wins with the help of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and then AJ Lee comes in a similar way that Becky came into the Vision, and now we see maybe Seth Rollins rejoining with Roman Reigns, the Usos, bring in Becky. You got, and then you can even bring in like a Brock Lesnar on that side to kind of really equal it out. Like,
it's a modern day Heenan family almost,
in a way.
Yeah. You have all these Paul Heyman guys coming together.
I was just gonna say, I kind of miss stables like that where there was no real rhyme or reason for everybody to be together other than they all shared the same manager.
But here's the thing, the rhyme and reason is just logic. And sometimes logic gets overlooked in pro wrestling, which it shouldn't, because logic makes everything make sense.
Yeah.
And if you don't use logic in the wrestling storyline, then you just won't understand it. Sometimes you're used to the overthinking analogies that you forget the KISS mentality. Let's keep it simple, stupid. Which is the logic. And sometimes logic is the best way to go.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's great when the heels are the ones using it, because it makes you hate it more, i.e. Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can't argue that.
Neither can I.
No.
Victory.
Logistically, it works. It's just, it works. People, it works.
It'd be ironic if that wasn't a logistic training.
Yeah.
But and like what a great thing in 2025 if logic is something that is ran through the WWE, when we went so long in the WWE where logic would have been a better solution to what we got.
Right? There's a lot of illogical decisions that were being made.
So I don't know, like I think this puts a lot of emphasis on what Saturday night's main event will be. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get something to remember with. And for the first time in a while, Saturday night's main event is going to be used as a turning point to the future of the remainder of the year. Because again, we know that John Cena's final match is going to be on a Saturday night's main event. So why aren't we exercising the right of Saturday night's main event being more of a moment heavy show?
Yeah.
Thank you, Netflix, for reminding me of Great Balls of Fire. But that's Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe. Right? But
Pay-per-view with a terrible name, but was a great show still.
still love the name. Still love the name for exactly why everybody hates it. But on that note, we got to wrap it up.
We do.
Yeah.
We got to wrap it up after the Great Balls of Fire references. So we just have like our final thoughts on Raw before we do so.
Just
as I said at the very beginning, as I said at the very beginning, this is a pay-per-view quality show. This itself could have been a PLE. This was Night of Champions meets Royal Rumble, and it just 1,000% worked. I love how everything came together. We had championship matches throughout the night. We started out the show as usual, 20 minutes of in-ring promo, but then we got into all this action, championship after championship after, just mind-boggling. Who knows what's going to happen? Confusion, elation. It was just pure goodness for me, at least. I know there's going to be a lot out there that are going to bash everything that happened here, blah, blah, whatever. For me, this was pure genius, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, one of my favorite things was something that I mentioned that should have happened, and we did get it, but wrestlers announcing their intention to be in the Battle Royal. We got that tonight. I'm happy that we saw that.
There were a couple things that I really liked in this show. You got some surprises, but you also got some. When you had Adam Pearce take the reins of making the announcement that Seth Rollins is out, stripping him, saying the word stripping, which seems aggressive in its own right, but something that he knows he has to do, validates how he's doing his damn job. And then you have the surprise of when you get somebody on AJ Styles' level and the in-ring ability of Dragon Lee together, they could surprise even a Judgment Day as they became the new tag team champions. But I was so curious on how Dominik Mysterio was going to get away from the challenge that was Rusev and retain that championship. And just using his mental ability. And that is something that so many people overlook from Dominik Mysterio, is that he is smart. Why? Because he grew up in this damn business. And when you guys thought he was just playing Madden on a PSP, he was learning from the ages of 8 years old, because he understands this business like I understand. I don't understand anything. So he just really understands this business. But just when everybody thought he was grabbing a hammer, he kicks you where it hurts. But then he has that ability to show you that he's still, despite maybe what everybody says, he's too small. He's just here because of his father. He's just here because of all the help he's been given. No, for the second time in a row, he escaped by his own damn accord against Rusev. After he did it with Penta, he does it again with Rusev. Dominik Mysterio is showing you he doesn't need the Judgment Day. So I'm very intrigued with what is going to happen with Dominik Mysterio in the next and upcoming months.
Monday Night Raw is the longest running weekly episodic program on cable television, and it's not going to stop. Are we going to get the answers to those questions that Mr. Parrish has given to us? Probably at some point. We are going to. How are they going to come to fruition? That we don't know. But what we do know So we are so thankful to have each and every one of you here with us. And we want that you continue to stay with us. And one of the ways that you can is by following us over at our website. Go and check it out. It is turnbucklestudios.org. QR code on the screen there for you right now. Go over to that website. There's a whole number of different things that you can look at there, whether it is the hosts, where you just click on each one of our names and it'll take you to their respective places on the internet, whether it is the shop where you can buy yourself some Turnbuckle Studios merchandise, the shows where you can check out each show that has been uploaded and available for you at the website, or if you were looking to join the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, just click on that join, fill out that paperwork. It's like 5 questions just to give us an idea of who you are and what you're looking to do. And 100%, it comes to us and we get back to you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org. Guys, do you have anything else to add to this episode here tonight?
No, other than Carl, what are those famous words you like to go out on?
I don't do those words on this show. What are OMD's words?
Ooh, he laughed. It's not. I'm going to take the reins on this.
Yep.
We are not here without everybody else. So when we come together, we can achieve great things. So let's always remember the fact that when we add each other into everything, we are stronger together. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you next Monday, because the Raw Patrol, we're not done working.